So I think Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall is going to be a very, very controversial fight and a very controversial lead up to the fight. I have two things that I'm going to predict that are going to happen. Okay? And when they do, you can all come back and say, no, Bromo, you're a genius. You're correct. Oh, camera zoomed in. So, the first thing I think is going to happen is not as likely as the second, but I can see it happening, okay? And this is going to upset the Jon Jones fans, because not a lot of things I say make them happy. But I think there's going to be an injury, alright, that's going to postpone the fight and push it back a few months. Who do I think is going to be injured? I think it's going to be Jon Jones. I think Jon Jones is going to get injured, alright, and push the fight back. To make Aspinall just wait that little bit longer, maybe make him defend against Cyril Gane, and then make him do a quick turnaround. Yeah? Can you just not see the fight gets made, say, for June, July, which is apparently when it's going to happen? I think June, July is a great time to have it, okay? Gives both fighters time to train, blah, 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 blah. Comes to, like, a month before the fight, Jon Jones is out. Jon Jones is out. Alright. Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gane for the interim championship again. So Tom Aspinall will defend his interim championship twice. Twice. Okay. And I think that's what's going to happen. Or that could happen. Even. I think I can see a world where Jon Jones tears his pec again. You know, he's training, and in training camp he tears his pec again. And all of a sudden, after the fight's finished, he gets in the cage. And he's like, yeah, I want you in September. You know, from July to September, it's a 2-month turnaround. And it's short turnaround. That is ideal for Jon Jones. He wants Tom Aspinall, the guy that's in his prime, that's young, that's hungry. He wants him to have the worst fight preparation ever. I can see this happening. It's not likely. It's not likely. I don't think. 'Cause I think with the payday that Jon Jones will be getting, which is apparently about 30 million, which is mental, by the way. Not that he hasn't earned that. He absolutely has. But 30 mil? Oh, come on, bro. You weren't asking for that to fight Pereira. You weren't asking for that to fight Derek Lewis or Jamal Hill. Like, come on, bro. It shows what you think of Tom Aspinall. I don't think this will happen. I can just see it. Let me think of how to word it. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. It's unlikely because of the payday that Jon Jones would be getting. He'd be getting 30 mil plus whatever pay-per-view points he gets on top of that. You're looking at a fucking lot of money there, bro. But I can 100% see Jon Jones just holding it back just 2 months. Because he'll still get the payday. And he'll have Tom Aspinall in less than ideal circumstances for Tom Aspinall. So it'd be a better fight for Jon Jones. That's theory number 1. Okay. Will it happen? Unlikely. Not impossible. Number 2 is absolutely 100% confirmed. It's in the script. I've actually read the script for the fight, and this is absolutely confirmed. There's going to be an early stoppage. So my prediction for this fight is that Tom Aspinall is going to TKO Jon Jones in round 2. All right? He's going to knock him down, as he does, and as soon as he goes to pounce for his ground and pound, Herb Dean or Mark Goddard, probably Mark Goddard, because he's the king of early stoppages, like Pereira Adesanya won. All right? We all wanted to see Izzy get a flatline, Mark Goddard. Why do you have to take that away from us? I can see Mark Goddard, as soon as Tom knocks him down, he's about to run over, Mark Goddard goes, no, it's over, the fight's over. And then Jon Jones stands up and he goes, what? All right. What are you doing, Mark? I'm absolutely fine. Knock it off, you know. And then that gives Jon Jones, his fans, and Dana White a built-in excuse as to why Jon Jones didn't lose the fight. Can you not see that happening? Because why would Dana White, after glazing Jon Jones, he's been going on a glaze tour for the past 2 years since this guy fucking came back, whenever he came back. He's been glazing the fuck out of this guy since he came back, right? He's the best fighter. He's not scared of anyone. He's the best. He beats anyone on planet Earth. You put two guys in a room with Jon Jones, all right? The guy's gonna come out with an empty fucking nutsack, all right? And then Jon Jones is gonna come out of the closet. If Dana White has been glazing Jon Jones for so long, and then we see Jon Jones like this on the canvas, that's going to make Jon Jones, Dana White, the UFC look very, very silly. So if they stop the fight early, you can get Dana White at the post-fight presser saying, yeah, you know, like, credit to Tom Aspinall, but bit of an early stoppage, wasn't it? I think Jon Jones was okay. He wasn't hurt. He was rocked a little bit. It was more like a flush knockdown rather than a rock. You know, he didn't get rocked. He just got knocked down, and the referee stopped it early, man. And I think Jon Jones would have come back and, you know, done some work. He was just getting warmed up in there, like a Colby Covington. You know, where the doctor came in, stopped the fight because of the cut, and then Colby's like, you know what, dude, I was just getting warmed up, and you know, the DEI doctor came in and stopped the fight, and you know, everyone knows I come alive in the fourth and the fifth round. And I was just getting warmed up. I was gonna do some work, and you know, it is what it is. You know, Joaquin Buckley got saved by that doctor, claiming that the fight got stopped early, as if it didn't, the outcome would be different. Even though we all know that Colby Covington would have got absolutely destroyed, wrecked, dominated by Joaquin Buckley. I can see the same thing happening. Jon Jones gets knocked down. Tom Aspinall's about to pounce. Maybe he gets one hammer fist, and Jon Jones is kind of covering up, and Tom Aspinall gets him once, like on the guard, and then Mark Goddard comes in. It's over, stop the fight, and then Tom Aspinall's running around the ring. Yeah, I fucking won, woo! And then Jon Jones gets up. Whoa, what the fuck, man? What? Knock it off. What are you doing? I'm absolutely fine. Like, come on. Really? What am I doing? Like, what am I doing? And then Jon Jones gets on the post-fight press. I'm like, you know what, dude? I was actually totally fine in there. Like, yeah, he knocked me down, but I wasn't out, and I was defending myself, and the referee just stopped it early. And I'm really gutted because I felt like I could have carried on and really got going at. You know, I feel like I would have blocked it. I would have maybe tied him up in a submission or something. But the fight just got stopped early, bro. Like, I just don't know. I think you're going to get all the Jon Jones fans, all right? All those Tom Aspinall fans, all those alpha males, all right? Not like you soy boys, you soy boy Jon Jones fanboys. We're going to be like, see, guys, we told you so. Aspinall knocked out, steamrolled Jon Jones, all right? Told you so. And then they're going to come back with, yeah, but it was an early stoppage, though. So we don't really know how the fight would have really went because it got stopped early. I can see that so vividly. Like, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Unless Tom Aspinall, which he doesn't do, by the way, like, gets a one-punch flush knockout. Like, he folds Jon Jones. Aspinall doesn't really do that. He like rocks them, he like wobbles them. They fall over, ground and pound. It's over from the ground and pound. It's a TKO, all right. It's more like a wobbly. He like wobbles them. He never folds people up like he's like a Francis Ngannou knockout on Stipe, where he literally folded him like a lawn chair. You know, it's never like that. It's always follow-ups. So I think if the referee can stop that from happening, the fans of Jon Jones himself, and Dana White, they're all going to have built-in excuse as to why Jon Jones didn't technically lose. It's like when Jon Jones got disqualified. Well, he didn't even lose that fight because he didn't get beat up and he didn't lose a fight. He just got disqualified because he used an illegal move, or it's really not a loss. It's going to be like that again. Tell me you can't see that happening. Tell me you can't see that happening. I can. All right. And I just want to say this, right? Just one more thing, all right, about the Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall stuff. If Jon Jones beats Tom Aspinall, I will hold my hands up and say, it's zoomed in on this one because it knows it's serious. I'll hold my hands up and I will say, Jon Jones is the greatest heavyweight on the planet and the greatest fighter to ever live, ever. I'll hold my hands up and I will give him the respect he deserves. But on the flip side of this coin, if Aspinall beats Jon Jones, I want you Jon Jones fans to give him his fucking credit. I don't want to hear any excuses like, well, Jon Jones is old now, guys. He's out of his prime, blah, 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 blah. He's old. You know, look at the age gap, guys. It's crazy. All I'll say to that is, right, keep the same energy for when Jones beat DC. Because Jones beat DC, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Jones was 31 and DC was 38. I'm pretty sure that's correct. They had a 7-year age gap. With Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, there's a 6-year age gap. So it's actually 1 year less than what Jones was when he beat DC. You give Jon Jones all the credit for that win, even on PEDs, by the way. So on PEDs and with a bigger age gap, you give him that credit. So I want you to give Tom Aspinall his credit. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. Well, he's old. Because on top of that, you fucking credit Jon Jones for beating Stipe Miocic. Alright? Who is 5 years older than Jon Jones, retired. And can barely fucking walk, by the way. And you credit him. He beat the heavyweight GOAT, guys. He must be the heavyweight GOAT now. No. Because he beat an old man version of that cunt. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Let me zoom in and then zoom back out. So that's what I think about this Jon Jones-Tom Aspinall fight. I think it's going to be very controversial. An injury is going to postpone this fight, pushing it back from July to September. And Jon Jones is going to make Aspinall make that quick turnaround. And Tom Aspinall is going to take it because he wants that belt. I think his steamroll's gone anyway. Gone in 1 round, no problem. Easy fucking peasy lemon fucking squeezy, mate. He's not going to take any damage from the Garn fight. It's more just going from a fight camp for Jones and then short notice Garn and then going for another fight camp. So it's like 3 separate fight camps with like no gap. That's the only thing that's going to really maybe have an impact on Tom's performance. But I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact, you know what I mean? Because he's not going to take any damage. He's not going to be injured, anything like that. He's going to do well. And then second thing, early stoppage is 100% happening unless Tom gets a flush, like clean KO. My opinion. Let's keep it civil. All right, I had an amazing debate on stream this past Friday. If you don't join the streams, guys, you need to join them because we have some fucking good debates. I was debating someone called Dean of Allah Lectures, and we debated whether Tom Aspinall or Jon Jones is going to win. And it was a great debate. It was really fun. You need to join the lives. I go live every Friday. All right, I go live every single Friday. Varying times, but just keep an eye out, all right? Just keep an eye out. It's usually about 9 p.m. This time I went a bit earlier, but keep an eye out. Let me know what you think about my takes down below. Am I wrong? Probably I'm going to be wrong to Jon Jones fans. Am I correct? Probably from the Tom Aspinall fans. But that's what makes this world beautiful, differing opinions. Anyway, like and subscribe. I forgot to ask at the start for you to like and subscribe. I should do that more often. Like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000, all right? I want to get to 1,000 by my birthday, which is in August. I think it's doable, but you need to help me. So like and subscribe. My links are down below. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.